high-profile stop. Minnesota First Lady Gwen Walz campaigned in Madison this afternoon with Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway. The wife of Democratic VP nominee Tim Walz focuses on abortion rights during her speech to supporters.
We should have the freedom to build our families how we choose because it is our choice. Or we should have the freedom not to have children at all because it is our choice, not J.D. Vance's. And heaven forbid, not Donald Trump's.
Wisconsin campaigning continues with Senator Bernie Sanders due to visit Baraboo on Saturday, followed by First Lady Jill Biden on Monday.
And now your